Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports is proud to present continuing coverage of the world of golf. Today, it's live coverage of the third round. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further. Well, here we are at the par 4 first. It is a dog leg to the right, just slightly, a little bit more than 400 yards. And this is one of the most spectacular golf courses in the world. It's certainly one of the coolest names, Teeth of the Dog. You're probably wondering, how did it get its name? Well, Pete Dye learned as he built the golf course here in the Dominican Republic that the dangerous coral off the coast of Casa de Campo is called Diente del Perro, which translates to Teeth of the Dog. Go take a bite out of it. This one's starting a hair right.
And that is not a fairway hit. It's definitely gone into the rough. Certainly not the start everybody was expecting.
Second shot now at this opening hole. I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, that's in for par here at the first. He's going to maintain that substantial lead. This second hole's a good chance to get an early birdie on the board, provided you hit a good tee shot. 275-yard poke covers that trouble on the left. If you do that, you have a nice angle into this green, a chance to make a three. This one starting a little left off the tee.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
So from the rough, here's his second at 2.
Well, he's overshot the green here.
Fire the caddy, Rich. Seriously. At any other club other than that one. Way too good, I must say. That was just smashed. Oh, sizable putt left.
This is a 22-foot putt. Nope. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. Unfortunately, with a big lead already, very little damage done. Well, this third hole is another good scoring opportunity. Par 5 and just a little bit more than 500 yards, so not terribly long. It is obviously reachable in 2, and it is also your first real ocean view of the round. You're going to enjoy it even more if you make that birdie or eagle. That's a little better. Couple of missed fairways to start the round, but this one safely on the short grass here at the third.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. He gets it to 20 under par. This is a good par 4 right here, 500 yards thereabouts, and you can see the ocean on your right. And that's a theme throughout the day. You want to see the ocean. You want to enjoy the ocean. You don't want to be in the ocean, at least while you're playing this round. That is going to wind up right down Broadway. A majestic looking tee shot there. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. Oh, that is very well done. That was not a short bunker shot, but it is inside a foot. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Now to the first par 3 of the round, the 5th. Part 17th hole at Pebble Beach, part Troon postage stamp. Think about the Open Championship in Scotland. Short iron, flip wedge, over a beach. Anything on the green, it's a small green, is a birdie chance. So that ball off target and knocked down by the branches of that tree, but at least it's not too far away from the green. Now a second to this par 3. I think I'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And that's going to keep his large lead right where it is. Here's another outstanding par for the 6th hole. It's about 500 yards. Familiar view. This is one hugging the coastline, and it's going to hug it, and hopefully you're going to hug it and love it for the rest of this front 9. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. A little over 80 yards here as he gets set for his second.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Let's bring in Nota Begay the third for a look at birdie.
Slightly downhill, so the ball will carry to the hole and just a little right to left.
That's going to scoot a foot or 2 by. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll stay at 20 under. You know, par 3 like this, the 7th, when you stand on the tee box, first thing you want to do is just look around and appreciate exactly where you are, because there aren't many places like it in the world. The next thing you want to do is focus on the task at hand. And this one, it's a challenge. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Clean lie here for his second to the par 3. think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. Visual hits just keep coming, don't they? Now to the 8th. This par 4 is just over 400 yards. Breathtaking tee shot over the Caribbean. Here we are at the par 4 8th. It's just over 400 yards, but it isn't so much about the number on the card. It is about the breathtaking view and the shot you're going to have to hit over the Caribbean. Up ahead, just off the green, is the famous Pete Dye plaque. It says, quote, "Bury me in a pot bunker." There is nothing like the challenge of a Pete Dye golf course, and Teeth of the Dog is no exception. And that, a well-placed bunker. It'll collect plenty of shots just like that one as this indeed rolls into the sand. Yeah, look out, kind of sculled that one, and that's going to be over the green and into the rough. Eight-foot putt here. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain right where he is. Well, right about now, after the holes you just played, you're saying, wow, that was something to see. You're going to feel even better if you can walk off this challenging par 5 9th, about 600 yards, with a birdie or eagle. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Definitely within range of getting home in two. This, his second. It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5, the second, you knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just leave that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
That would have been a good one to convert on. Instead, that'll be left for birdie. Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Easy as can be. It's a tap-in birdie here at the 9th. Starting this backside with a relatively gentle par 4. The 10th is about 400 yards, and this is where we start inland, but don't worry, we're going to get you back out toward that Caribbean in just a few holes. And this one gonna settle into the bunker off the tee. The tee shot collected here, now a short one for his second. Yeah, the green just didn't want to hold that one. That'll run off into the short grass. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Oh, and a shot in the arm there to start the second 9. That's in for par here at 10. And he's going to remain at -21. Not a ton of nuance here at this almost a 600-yard par 5. In fact, the second and the last 3 holes. There's just blast away here. 2 good pokes. And you'll have a chance to get out of here with a 4. If they're really good shots, maybe even a 3. All right, in the fairway. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. Right around 6 feet here for birdie. Okay, that ball on line all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. That means he'll get it to 22 under par. His par 4 12th is pretty straightforward, a bit under 500. It's just all about airing out the big stick. Good poke here, sets you up for a second shot. You'd be happy to walk out with a 4, but a couple of good ones and maybe it's birdie. This is going to try and stay on the fairway, and I believe it will, up along the right edge, but a good shot. Now from just under 100 yards, he'll stare down his second.
Now a 7-footer.
No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll stay at 22 under. Here's our first par 3 on this backside. Remember just how good those par 3s on the front were. The bunkering around the green almost creates an island here. This is a solid hole requiring your best stuff on the tee. Frankie should be pretty good by now. He's been in quite a few bunkers today.
I've lost count, Rich, but well, I guess every now and again you got to give the bunker player a workout.
Well, this one out of the bunker, that is a positive development, but not on the green. It's in the short grass. Well, obviously he can do better, and he's going to have to on this next putt if he wants to just get out of here with bogey, Frank.
And this one's certainly going to be, well, worth the price of admission.
Yeah, that's well done, though it is for bogey here at the par 3, and it's going to be a rare drop shot. '14th is a pretty short par 5. This is a good chance to put a 4, maybe even a 3 on the card as you head into the teeth. I'm about to say the teeth of this back 9, teeth of the dog, right? Some of the great holes are up ahead. That's a good strike right there, and this is going to split the middle. Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Doesn't look like a lot of movement to this one. It's for eagle. Had a pretty good run at it. That would have been a nice eagle, but couldn't quite find the line. Let's see if he can knock this in. It's for birdie. Easy does it there. It's a birdie at 14. Will certainly help the cause. Here's another one of those holes where you just want to soak it all in. You want to stand on the tee box, stare at the Caribbean, and then you realize, you know, I have work to do. That's a lot harder hitting that tee shot than it is staring at those beautiful blue waters. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. So after that bomb of a drive, this is second to the par 4. Well, as an old baseball announcer once said, going, going,
Gone.
goodbye.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll stay right where he is. Well, here it is. This is one of the most famous par 3s in the world. The 16th here at Teeth of the Dog. This is the tee box where really you just want to drop a bag of balls, 50, 60 balls, and just have at it. You only get one. Let's see what you do with it. And that's certainly not what you have in mind standing on the tee box. That never had a chance of hitting the green. A little short-sided here, left of the green for his second. Nah, got it out there too far. It was trying to come back, but couldn't get there. Okay, in for a bogey at 16. And it'll wind up a rare drop shot. Almost as magnificent as that par 3 16th, the par 4 17th. It's one hole after the next here, and this is one of those where your buddies are going to ask you after the round, hey, what'd you do at 17? Let's see if you have the answer. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Second shot coming up, just 97 yards left to the flagstick. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. Now the finishing hole here at Teeth of the Dog, Casa de Campo, one of the strangest golf holes you will see, complete with a runway going right through it. A siren would go off when a plane was approaching up until 1999, that is, when the runway was closed. Yeah, this used to be a landing strip.
Good drive down the right side. And if you look up ahead, that flag is cut middle left. So this is a very good angle into this hole.
So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4.
You'd think he'd be good at bunker shots. He's been in so many today.
Might want to take a shovel with him. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Just beyond the hole. Super job there out of the bunker. So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18. And this will be a third round 71 on this Saturday. So a final look at the leaderboard, and this has just been a runaway so far. Our featured golfer miles in front with 18 left to play.
I'm still scratching my head trying to find the difference between, a featured player and the rest of the field, but it's just better off the tee, better approach shots, better putting, different league.
So for Frank Nobilo, Notabege III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.